So for the expression of MDM2, you have the DNA strand which holds the MDM2 gene, and the p53 protein will join with the MDM2 gene, and through expression, the MDM2 protein is created. When p53 and MDM2 combine, it creates the p53-MDM2 complex. However, through the binding of MDM2 and p53, it can cause the triggering of the degradation of p53. So this causes the complex to go through something called the ubiquitin-mediated degradation, which causes the p53 and the MDM2 to separate, leaving the MDM2 by itself and a degraded version of p53. The phosphorylation of p53 at SCR15 and THR18 or SCR20 will disrupt its binding with MDM2. So when p53 is combined with a phosphorylated protein and then combines an MDM2, it results in a p53 and MDM2 complex not being made. When DNA is damaged, it can activate protein kinases such as ATM, DNA-PK, or CHK2 in order to phosphorylate p53 at one of the three residues, which then increases the p53 level. Since the MDM2 expression is activated by p53, the increase of p53 also increases MDM2. They have no effect while p53 is phosphorylated. And during this process, no MDM2 or p53 complex is created. After the DNA damage is repaired, the ATM kinase is no longer active. This results in the p53 being quickly dephosphorylated and being destroyed by the accumulated MDM2. This results in the MDM2 binding to the 253, which results in the p53 levels decreasing.
p53 inhibits the expression of inhibitory proteins including p21, GADD45, and 14-3 alpha in order to induce growth arrest. p21 protein inhibits the enzyme CDK2, inhibiting the progression into the S phase, which is when DNA is replicated. The proteins inhibit the enzyme CDC2, which then inhibits the progression into the M phase, which is the mitotic phase where division occurs as well.
Apoptosis is the ability of p53 to eliminate excess damaged or infected cells. In order for this to occur, p53 must activate BAX and APAF1 in order to bind cyto-C, APAF1, and caspase 9.
Having an abnormal cell with damaged DNA and an inactive p53 within your body can cause many issues, because when the inactive p53 tries to go into the cell to repair the damaged DNA, it can't do its job, resulting in the damaged DNA continuously to multiply, causing cancer cells to grow.